What's up guys, Saif Ashraf here. Today we're going to be looking at, in my opinion, the best case you can get to protect your Z Flip 5. So without anything else said, let's get straight into the review. Now yes, a lot of you guys know I am actually from London, the United Kingdom. I drink tea. But yeah, I'm going to be calling this the Z Flip 5. Saying Z Flip 5 is just a bit long. So yeah, let's just call this the Z Flip 5 and let's talk about the design and the feel in the hand and how this feels to hold in general. So first things first, I want to say that yeah, this is going to add a significant amount of weight to your device, and it's also going to add a significant amount of just how much you have to hold. As you can see in the clips I'm showing you guys, this case really does add a lot to your device around the edges, and yeah, it's very noticeable. You'll definitely be able to tell that yes, you have a case on this phone when you get it. But I guess that is the point of this case. It's supposed to be able to protect your phone. It's not that much about looks, it's about how well it can protect it. So yeah, as we know, the Z Flip 5 has a really nice cover screen at the front, which is pretty big, and yeah, this will comfortably be able to protect the cover screen no matter how far you drop it from. As you guys can see, it's got that lip on top of the screen, so no matter where you drop this from, the edges, the screen, the cameras will all be perfectly protected. Looking at the back, this case actually surprisingly supports wireless charging. Even though how thick this case is, I was actually pretty surprised when I did test it out myself. But yeah, you'll be able to still wirelessly charge and wirelessly reverse charge with this case. And yeah, it has a solid plastic feeling at the back. Not the most expensive feeling, but also definitely not the most cheap feeling. It's got the Otterbox branding at the back, as you guys can see. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, overall, the case doesn't look that bad. It's just the only thing that might look a bit bad is when you're looking at it from the front of the screen, which is what we're going to talk about now. If you drop this phone head on, like on face first, I think that it's not the best at protecting the actual screen. Here's why. So it does have a lot of protection around the actual edges of the screen, as you can see here, as it's really thick around the borders of the screen. However, it doesn't have much protection if it's facing down on the actual floor. So if you are using your phone and it happens to drop and there are lots of rocks on the actual floor, then yeah, this won't really do much for that. It will come in contact with the actual screen. Some ways to fix this, I guess, yeah, they could add a design where the actual display is slightly lifted up from the actual case. However, then that would mean that it won't be able to close fully, which would mean there would be a gap and then dust and rocks would be able to get through. And that leads me to functionality. How is it to use the phone with this case on? Now the buttons, the volume rocker is actually pretty nice. The buttons are pretty hard to click though. And the power button is still accessible. However, if you are somebody with larger hands, you may struggle to actually put your thumb into the area where the fingerprint scanner is. But if you are somebody with smaller hands, then yeah, it won't be a problem fitting in your finger and getting to the fingerprint scanner. This case also does protect the hinge, which is really nice to see. So if you do drop this and you drop it on the hinge like I just did there, then yeah, it won't be damaged at all. However, one drawback to the hinge actually being covered is that the case actually has a little bit of it's not as easy to open and close the phone because of this hinge protection. It's not major to the point where it will annoy you on how hard it is to open and close. However, there is definitely a significant difference than if you didn't have a case. Also real quick, just a little quick feature, the USB-C port is actually covered on the bottom, so you won't have to worry about any dust or anything getting in there either. But yeah, overall, if you are buying this case for protection, you won't be disappointed at all. You could drop this and it will not break. Like literally there is no angle. If it is closed and you drop this, it will not break. The only way I could see this phone actually taking damage is if you're holding it like open and then you drop it on a rocky surface where there are a lot of rocks, and then the rocks actually going onto the display because of how they've manufactured the case for it to be flush around the display. Links to buy this case will be in the description, so if that ever happens to you, then yeah, you won't have to worry that your phone is gonna break. But yeah, Z Flip 5 Otterbox case review. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.